The art of video directing in Nigeria. A great music video doesn't just bring a song to life, it often lends the song a new life. Music videos in Nigeria reflect custom, style, culture, taste, and it also is a marketing tool for profit motives. Its prime function is to sell entertainment, but nonetheless, it has transcended as a celebrated art form in its own right. This is a special note of appreciation for those that work hard behind the scenes. They include the music video directors, stylists, makeup artists, rigmen, creative directors, backup dancers, models, and more. The team is headed by the music video director, who controls a music video's artistic and dramatic aspect, and he visualizes the concept of the video while guiding the technical crew and actors in the fulfillment of their vision. The music video director has a key role in choosing the cast members, the production design, and all the creative aspects of the video production. If you are aspiring to be a music video director, here's a crash course of just 10 minutes, but bear in mind that you will require many more hours of training to be a professional music video director.
Not only you are the one I swear. So don't waste time, baby, my rose. Ooh yeah, cause it be you I want, it be you I they want, oh. I go prove my love.
To be a director in Nigeria is, I want to say quite easy, but I mean, the first step, you need to be very smart and you need to understand the basics of everything production. You need to first of all study. Be it study yourself or learn from someone or go to a film school or something. You just need to study, you need to do your research. You need to understand the basics of editing, the basics of cinematography, the basics of performance, art direction. You get production management. You need to understand all of these things. Because at the end of the day, you have to put all of these resources together to become a director. So the first step, you need to research, you need to study, you need to understand filmmaking itself, because directors are like the overseers. They are like the beginning and the end of production, you get. So you have to be there when the stylist is working, you need to be there when the editor is working. You get. Not like there physically, but I mean, they're working on your ideas. You have to call the shots, you get. So, and if you don't understand all of this part of production, how are you supposed to call the shots?
He or she must be willing to learn and collaborate, to go far in this business. If you see like there are new directors coming out now, you can decide to go alone, but it's going to take you that far, like as far as you want. If you want to go very far, like in this thing, you have to go in group, try to collaborate with other people, get new ideas, get producers, get content creators, get different people, like to join with your own ideas, then it's going to take you very far. That's what I think.
Before you begin producing your music video, it is important to make a plan and take a few key things into consideration. First, you need a good song, of course, and to achieve this, you need to work with a music artist. Next, you need to have a concept for your shoot. Your video concept is the creative bedrock of your content. A good video concept should relate to the song and it should be able to resonate with your audience. Next is casting the crew.
The music video business in Nigeria is a very, very tough one, I would say, because you can only make it by chance. Most times it's not even about talent. It is about talent with a little bit of grace and a little bit of luck, because they all work hand in hand. Because the first challenge you face is getting the top guys to work with you. It's a very, very, very tough challenge. And when you are lucky enough to get big guys to work with you, and you don't even have good budget to work with, you might end up shooting a mediocre job. You might end up shooting a mediocre video, and then the next top guy who might be interested in working with you will see the the last job you did and won't be interested anymore. So it is really, really tough. Behind the scenes, it is more than what people see, because I wouldn't say I'm a product of this, because I've faced both the ups and the downs, and I must tell you, it is very, very tough. Most times I break down, just feel like, what is this? Should I just move to Togo or something? But then we just keep pushing. It is a really tough one. That's for the getting artists to work with Pratt.
However complicated or simple your shoot is, you need a team who will be responsible to accomplish your vision.
There's a whole lot of people behind every music video. You watch the music video 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and you feel that's just it. There's a whole lot of work going on behind the scenes. At least you don't have crew at all on your set. You have up to 10 people working behind the scenes. But then for standard shoot, you have up to 20 people, from the gaffers, your producer, your production manager, your location manager, your makeup artist, your assistant director. So many people working behind the scenes, the costume guys, a lot of people. So it is more than what we just see on the TV. You just see the videos and you feel like, oh, that's it. There's a whole lot of people working behind the scenes, and music videos also create job opportunities for people. So shout out to all music video directors in Nigeria.
They would include camera persons, lighting technicians, actors, models, stylists, and makeup artists.
You need to get a team, not necessarily the permanent team, but you need to have a couple of people you work with, like makeup, this, that, and that. So when you get this, you need to also get a client.
I don't wanna see you with nobody, 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 nobody.
Next is planning your shoot. This will include getting or renting the equipment needed for your shoot, as well as creating a storyboard for your shoot. Storyboards are important before any shoot because they will ensure that you don't miss anything and that you can describe to your crew what exactly you need. After completing your storyboard, make a list of the equipment and casting you need for each shot. Share your finished storyboard with the whole crew and discuss each shot with the appropriate teams. Ideally, you should also create a schedule identifying who's needed, when and where. Most importantly, make sure that your camera and lighting crew know what your expectations are for each scene.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I you making with temperature days? If you leave me a good time, I swear you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
Next is filming. On the day of your shoot, be focused and stick to the plan. Keep a careful record of the shots you've made for the sake of editing. Always allow plenty of time for shooting. Even though the finished scene may only last 10 seconds, it could easily take several hours to set up and shoot. After filming has been achieved, you will need the right video editing and finishing software. These days, relatively inexpensive or free softwares can do a decent job of video editing. Also, the judicious use of effects can set your video apart. Much of this will depend upon the capabilities of the video editing software you use. However, it is key to note that the job of directing music videos can be very challenging in Nigeria. This is because shooting music videos back then in the early 2000s wasn't as expensive as this present time. The reasons are not far-fetched. The exchange rate was more favorable, so film equipment were cheaper to purchase, thereby encouraging cheaper rentals and production. Another challenging factor is location.
The challenges in making music video in Nigeria, you have to deal with, dealing with people in Nigeria is a lot already. But you just have to deal with them. So late coming is always an issue because Lagos traffic and all of that. Access to locations. Life itself in general is challenging. You just have to find a way to bend around it. So you just expect that there'll be challenges. We face different challenges every day. There's no fixed challenge. Sometimes you have challenge with getting location. Sometimes you have challenge with editors. Sometimes you have challenge with props. Sometimes you have challenge with sets, construction. So there's no fixed challenge. Every production comes with its own challenges. So you just need to find the best way to maneuver it, and then that's when the story is going to be nice.
Everybody know the bath. Zombie know the zanku. They know the way body, oh, way body, oh, way body. They know the way body, oh, way body, oh, way body.
One of the most difficult places to shoot is in Lagos. For example, a director shooting a street dance video might get stopped and taxed for shooting by street thugs, and if they are not settled, your shoot might be disrupted, which might ruin the whole production process.
The first challenge we have right now is location, because almost everywhere in Lagos has been used as a music video location. So that's the number one challenge. Locations are scarce, and because of the kind of budgets we get, it is even hard to say you want to fly your crew to Abuja or drive your crew to Abuja or Jos or some other places with very, very nice locations in Nigeria, because almost everybody stays in Lagos. Almost all entertainers stay in Lagos. So it is very hard to, go in search for new locations and all of that. So number one is location. And number two is also location, because you get to some locations sometimes, some type of variables just come out and say, give us money that we did not work for. Sometimes they break camera, they break this and that, and it is a really big challenge.
We have different challenges in making music videos in Nigeria right now. Like, okay, one of them is like the artists. Sometimes the artists are like our challenges, because not every artist is willing to pay that much for a mind-blowing visual. They feel that just give me any viral video, I beg, I don't get that money. You get me? But later, they will not. Some of them regret it. They'll be like, they would have actually paid the money. Some would think they don't know that like paying very low for a video affects the creativity of the person shooting. That's why we always beg them to like try and increase the budget and all. Yeah. Secondly, our police, our government should like help us. Our police, our agberos, they'll come, they'll say they are moneyless. They want to collect money for space. You get me? All these things we're supposed to get for free since we are citizens of Nigeria.
They call me. I want to go, but you got me coming. Why should I be coming early in the morning?
Again, budgets. I don't blame our entertainers too. It's not as if they get big money. Like, no, they get big money. Sometimes some of them they can be Jebu people. But then, location, budgets. We have equipment. We have 90% of great equipment. Trust me. Shout out to Next Thoughts Media. Shout out to Abazi. Shout out to Sura. These guys keep making sure we get the best equipment, cameras, rigs, lights, and all. Shout out to them.
Okay, so if you want to shoot a music video now, what kind of cameras would you use? Or would you advise someone to use?
For me, I can shoot with anything. I am the king of lens. Get that into your head. I can shoot with anything. But then, most times, the artist will, Shana, red, you won't shoot my video, because if you don't put red, it must be red. So, actually, red is a good camera to shoot with, because it gives you varieties of things to play around with. You're not limited to a particular style, unlike other DSLR cameras and some other lesser cameras. But for me, I can shoot with anything, and you won't be able to tell what I shot with.
In conclusion, the music industry alone generates a good income for the nation, as it directly and indirectly creates jobs. However, a good music video does not necessarily have to be high budget.
No matter how much if you don't have people that are ready to shoot, or you have budget to shoot yourself, but you need to understand the marketing part of it, and that's where branding and finessing come to play. You need to make sure that every of your video comes with something that is going to attract the next man to want to film with you. So you need to come with something special, because why will I want to shoot with you? Why will I want to leave TJ Omori to shoot with you? Because you are giving me something TJ Omori cannot give me, and what is that TJ Murray cannot give me. So that's what makes you special. So you need to find your style and be a master in it.
What goes up must go. No kill yourself, no kill yourself. That's my goals.
You see the budget part too. Sometimes you can create so much with little, but sometimes there are some songs that you can't manage budget for. If you don't have the good budget for some songs, you end up, getting that mediocre job. So most times, sometimes the budget really affects the kind of content you put out. So as you are praying to get clients, pray to also get good budget from them, because they all work hand in hand. Also, you can also be creative, but most times, what I notice about our industry is that creatives are not really respected. If you remove your head from your body and put it on a plate in the music video, no, it won't be respected. Most artists just like to go for the big names. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, waka jeje, nile kiyepe, eje lulu, waka belenje, oloni rampe.
A good music video is one whose production is near perfect, that is, the story and concept, the right equipment, good and creative crew members, the artist's creativity and attitude, styling. These are the factors that come together to form a great video. Once those can be achieved, then an excellent music video is born.